Well, at the half, we're tied at 35. It has been an action-packed game. So many things happening both on and off the court, which is already customary for a big game between these two teams, La Salle Green Archers and the Ateneo Blue Eagles. La Salle leading by as many as 8 points, but the Blue Eagles with their small lineup battling back to tie the game. Mico, Halili with Christian Luanzon. Christian is going to break down what happened in that first half.
You're concerned for La Salle, especially in the last, at that 7-minute mark, really, inside points, pretty much the same, right, with 16 all, and that has to be a concern in the first half, because, I thought they really had a good chance to extend the lead because their biggest lead was only 8. Could have extended it maybe to at least 15, but because of Ateneo, gotta give credit, to 30 Ravenna for leading that, that buying time lineup with 4 guys with at least 2 fouls in Kuwame, Isaac Go, Verano, and Asistio. He stayed, he led that lineup, he got some rebounds, he had the 2 blocks on Samuel, led the fast break, and more importantly, had 0 fouls himself. That's why we're 35 all.
And that's why he's prominent in our leaderboard at the half in terms of points and rebounds, while Santi Santillan is the game's leading scorer so far, coming up with 10 points for the Green Archers. Franny Reyes has the latest from the Ateneo side of the court. Franny, what do you have for us?
Before the game, I heard Mass with the team, and in Father Bill Abbott Homily, he talked about how in an orchestra, when different instruments play together and give themselves fully, something really happens, and that is how the team has to play. They have to be composed, and they have to execute their game plan offensively and defensively. Now, earlier in the dugout, Matt Nieto was rallying his teammates for a good comeback, especially since their big men are in foul trouble. Players have to keep stepping up, just like what we saw from Matthew Daves and Will Navarro. Back to you, Mico and Christian.
Thank you, Franny. Giving us the latest from the Ateneo side of the basketball court. Christian, this Ateneo team, they're not shooting well. 3 of 18 from Rainbow Country, and we're not used to this.
And yet, it's still a close game. This is, we've raved about the depth of Ateneo since last season. And really, the system of Coach Tab, the players knowing and accepting their roles really showed in that last stretch of the second quarter. For them to be this close, 35 all, is really outstanding.
Okay, let's find out what's happening on the La Salle side. Ayana Perlas has the latest. Ayana?
Mico and Christian, were you surprised? I know Archers fans were surprised by the fact that Taan Samuel played today after 7 weeks of recovery and rehabilitation. Taan was cleared to play today by his doctor, and the team is excited to finally have him back, most especially in today's most important game and the rivalry game. Meanwhile, in the dugout, the coaches reminded the boys that this is no ordinary game. There's no time for complacency, especially now that we are tied. This is a must-win situation, especially if we want the 2nd seed. Plus, if the Archers win today, they will have a psychological advantage if they meet in the Final Four. Standings and stats don't usually determine what happens in the game, but in the tradition and rivalry today, it's just about 2 very good best crowds. Back to you, Megan Christian.
Excellent point by Ayana. Thank you very much, Ayana Perlas, reporting from the La Salle side. And you know what? Ayana did so well. We're sending it back to Ayana Perlas.
Get ready to cheer out loud at the Mall of Asia Arena on November 17, 2018 at 2 p.m. for the annual UAAP Cheer Dance competition. We all know Pep squads love cheering to good music, just like MOR